And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 65.9 kilograms and trains under Miles Simpson out of M16 Fight and Fitness. His amateur record stands at 2 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Adelaide, Australia, this is Krane Burke. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 65.5 kilograms and trains under Daniel Bell out of Iron Fist. His amateur record stands at 2 wins, 2 losses. Fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, make some noise for the pool boy, Isaac Small! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Claire Fry.
Claire Fryer back in charge for this one. Krane Burke in the blue, the pool boy fighting out of the red corner. Round 1 is underway.
Small coming out with some jabbing and some feints, trying to control that range and trying to find a reaction out of Burke, and Burke stepping in with some shots early up high.
Once again, huge thanks to our friends there. Proper number 12, Irish Whiskey, bringing you this matchup along with the rest here tonight at Eternal 83.
I like the way Small is changing angles every time he's striking. Before he strikes and while he's striking, he's using his footwork really well at the moment to try and mix things up on his feet. Small's changing levels well too. He's using his hands to set up his feet. You can see he's feinting with that right leg, threatening that kick, but then following it with his hands, and every so often he'll just spring that kick out.
One thing that's incredibly deceptive about the pool boy is he can throw those head kicks from punching distance, sometimes catching his opponents off guard. He tried it on Krane Burke earlier on in round number 1, but he was wise to it. Left hook lands alongside a stiff jab for the pool boy.
Burke is trying to overcome that striking. Ooh, it's a great shot from Small.
That's
right hand
a
there.
huge right hand from the pool boy, but Krane Burke, what a recovery.
Burke didn't skip a beat. He went straight to his wrestling, locked his hands up around the waist and just established the position against the cage to try and buy some time, try and get his bearings.
Well, we've seen it before. He's got some power in those hands, does Isaac Small. And you'd have to think he'd want to separate and strike here. He does so.
Small did a great job of framing off with his forearm to create some space to turn off. And he didn't just back off his strike. He was using his strikes to back off as well.
And look at this confidence from the pool boy, walking forward, hands down.
Burke with a nice spinning back heel kick too. Burke's coming forward. He's doing a good job of stepping forward on his strikes, I think. Ooh, it's a good catch. It's a great right hand from Burke there. Good counter shot there.
Looked like a rear right hand rather to the body of the pool boy. Down momentarily. They're both back up. Center cage for Burke now. Left rip to the body. And he seems to have woken up the pool boy. A bit of fire in the eyes for Isaac Small.
Yeah, both athletes having some really good moments in this first round. They're not wasting any time. We've got 20 seconds left, and let's just see who's going to get the better of the other fighter at the end of this round. There's another good right hand from Small. Oof, there's a flying knee from Small to try and finish the round. And he's trying to finish strong with his hands.
Big flurry from the pool boy to finish round 1 alongside the main card on UFC Fight Pass. Round 2.
Burke not wasting any time after that glove touch. Coming straight forward with a flurry of punches, and Isaac's doing a really good job of counter punching. He's working off his back foot with his boxing really well. Both athletes not wasting any time. Both coming forward. There's a good spinning back heel kick from Burke. Ooh. That was a good reaction from Burke there, catching that leg kick and then turning it into a double. He's just trying to finish him. He's in a good position at the moment. He's making Small take his weight well. It's a bit awkward from this position where like you can't use your legs to get up. You've got to rely on your hands, but then you got to use your hands to stop him from climbing. And Burke's done a great job there, trying to finish, but that's a good sprawl from Small.
It's a tough customer, the pool boy.
Burke's doing a really good job of grappling and just chaining the wrestling at the moment. This is very impressive from Burke.
Well, you saw him go to the body earlier with that left rip to the liver alongside that spinning back kick. Trying to take away some of the sting from Isaac Small, but it doesn't seem to be working. Spinning back fist lands partially for the pool boy.
We've seen spinning back heel kicks. We've seen spinning back fists. Keen to see a few more spinning techniques. Burke's doing better landing his punches, and I think he's using his feet better to get himself in the range to land his shots now, and mixing it up with his wrestling. He's looking for this, looks like he's looking for a single, but Small's done a great job to
look at that,
sprawl out and get that leg back and back to his feet, and both men just not taking a break.
Krane Burke not going anywhere at the moment. He's got a heart.
Good shot.
The size of
Great
Mount
shot.
Everest, but that won't save him against the strikes of Isaac Small. He's got to get off the cage. The pool boy opening up here in round 2. Big knee.
Small's doing a really good job of just shot selection throughout the ranges. Like you can see from the long punching ranges, he's just so smart with the shots that he's selecting. And inside the clinch, he's immediately gone to his knee. Really good shot selection from Small.
Final 30 seconds, Burke trying to rush his way in. And
that aggression's working for Burke. He's getting out of that long range where he's getting tagged a lot, and he's just sort of using his hands to give Small something to think about while he closes that distance to work that wrestling.
strikes on the inside for Burke. This is a good finish to round 2. Plenty of volume for both guys here, but Krane Burke looking to turn the momentum in his favour. It's a stiff jab on the way out. Is underway. Isaac Small and Krane Burke.
And Burke coming out the same way he finished off that second round, just straightforward, using that aggression and making a really dirty and gritty fight, and just constantly threatening that wrestling and using those hands to try and close that range and make Small back off and fight off his back foot.
Well, that reckless style seemed to be working in the favour of Burke. He's got to be careful on the inside, can't get pot-shotted by the pool boy as he comes forward with a flurry of his own. Great reversal from Isaac Small.
There's a good knee from Small as well, and what I'm really impressed with Small is that he's not just content wrestling, he's throwing strikes in there. He's always looking for an opportunity to do damage. But Burke, he's just relentless with his strikes. Look at him coming forward and just looking for those shots again, the punches and bunches, and there's a few that just get through.
Well, they are landing, Chong, and Isaac Small, he can't sit here in the pocket and take these shots on the chin. Krane Burke turning the script on the pool boy in round 3.
Isaac Small with the knee to turn the tide, and now he's in side control. Establishing himself in side control after taking a gang of shots from Burke. Holy.
He needed a Hail Mary and he found it with a huge knee, John.
I nearly fell out of my chair with that one.
You and the rest of the sold-out crowd here at the Southworld Sharks, my goodness.
There's some blood coming out of Isaac's head. I'm not sure whose blood that is, and now he's looking for, he's threatening for a guillotine. Oh, there's a knee.
You cannot discredit the chin and the heart of Krane Burke. He is fighting back like a mad dog, John.
Straight back to his feet, straight back to what he was doing. And he's just overwhelming Small with these punches. And, you know, what he's doing is he's forcing Small to take these risks for these big shots. And inside those risks is where Burke has these opportunities to score.
And you can hear the corner of Krane Burke telling him to leave it all in the cage here tonight. Looking for some space to separate and strike. He's got the back now momentarily of the pool boy. 30 seconds left in round 3.
And this is really good fight IQ from Burke. He could have kept going with his strikes, but he's chose to take the back to try and really show dominance. Isaac Small right on top of us, talking to us.
Well, he seems confident he's got this one in the bag. He can't switch up just yet. They will throw to the finish. Huge shots by the pool boy. Krane, Burke, and Isaac Small will go the distance. What a fight!
That was a war. That was a war.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of insane action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores the fight 29-28 to the blue corner. Judge 2 scores the fight 29-28 to the red corner. And Judge 3 scores the fight 29-28 for your winner via split decision in the red corner, Isaac Small.